2 years ago, I interviewed 2 new residents of my beautiful local village, Cómpeta, nestled in the mountains in Spain's Málaga province. And they'd had a TV crew following them because they were being featured regularly on the UK show A New Life in the Sun. If you've seen it, you'll know they used to have a very successful B&B in France, but they'd always had an eye on Spain. So when I met them, they'd just bought a shell of a property right in the heart of Cómpeta village, right just down behind where I'm sitting there. And they'd planned to do it up in a few months and get open for the summer. However, things don't always work out as planned. When I interviewed them a year later, the property still had loads of work to do. So what happened? And is their dream B&B finally open? Let's go and meet them and find out. Anthony and Ian, TV stars and boutique B&B owners, it's lovely to have you back on YouTooSpain. How are you both?
Very well, thank you.
Good, yeah, a little bit tired today, but good.
I bet, yes.
Work at the moment still.
Yes, it must be busy at this time of year.
It's always kind of setting everything up, you know, like all the software stuff and all the emails and all the channel managers and like there's a load of stuff to set up, which is, you finish the house and you think, God, I can have a relax, but no, you can't actually, because you've got all the inquiries and all the other stuff to set up.
Yeah, all the admin.
He's relaxing every day, really.
No. You see, he's the one who doesn't look tired and with a smile on his face.
Yeah, who's doing all the work? Can you guess, viewer? So we're going to have a look around in a few minutes, but first of all, the question on everyone's lips is, and I think you've probably already answered it, has the dream finally achieved fruition? Is the B&B open at last?
Yes.
Yes, thank God.
About 2 weeks now, yeah.
And how does it feel to be able to show off all the work you've put into it? Well, all the work Ian's put into it, obviously, when you've been lying around.
Yeah, exactly.
The first guest that we had was about a week and a half ago, and it was very strange because obviously not having any guests in the house for a while I was quite nervous about having people in here. I don't know about you, but as soon as they walk through the door, it all come back to, you know, normal. When you're allowed, you know, be yourself and check the guests in. It was really nice. I loved it.
Yeah, it was. But it is a bit nerve-wracking when they first come, you know, you think, oh, is everything correct, everything right? But it was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We got all of those years of choosing exactly the right things to put in. We'll have a look at that in a minute.
Yeah, which that's a big nightmare, choosing things, you know, because it's obviously it's a big house to fill.
And then when we was having to put all the electrics in, thinking where the plug sockets are going to go, and then you're thinking, oh my God, but we might not be open for another year. Now we've got to think of where that's going to go, what that's going to be, and it goes on like that. And so you go to bed overnight thinking about light switches and plant pots and lighting and everything.
Yeah,
for 2 years.
Practical stuff. And you've got to trust your own taste, haven't you? I mean, you've done it before in France, so there's a...
Yeah.
You've got to trust my taste.
And we did it in the UK as well, in a shop business and stuff, you know, a coffee shop business and stuff, so it was kind of quite similar, really.
Yeah.
The process.
Yeah. So as the style changed, as you've moved on from
Birmingham
to France?
Yeah, definitely, completely different.
Yeah, because in our coffee bar in Birmingham, it was very industrial looking, with big filament bulbs in the windows and things like that. Then when we moved to France, it was
chateau looking, because it was like a manor house we bought, a small manor house, but it's a big house actually, it's bigger than this house, so. But that was very French, old chateau style, you know, like you see Escape to the Chateau and all those kind of programs, it was kind of like that style.
Yeah.
And then our next French house was more of a village house, wasn't it, a townhouse, but it was big proportions, but still Frenchy looking, because you know, it's really good to go to the brocants and buy all these bits and bobs, and there's not them kind of things here really, like brocants. There is a few markets, but they're not like the ones you get in France.
No.
So yeah, we went down the road of more oldie kind of bits of old furniture and new furniture and soft cushions and bamboo-y and but yeah, it's worked very well. I think everyone that's come in has loved it, haven't they?
Yeah.
So for those watchers who've not been following the story, tell us briefly, first of all, why Spain and why Cómpeta?
Well, basically we just keep going south. So after here it's like South Africa or we'll eventually end up in the Antarctic. So Birmingham, central France, south of France, so we thought, right, let's just go straight to the south of Spain. Because basically we just wanted good weather all year. and you think you're going to get it in France, but actually you don't when you're in the centre. Then you think, oh, if we go to the south, you get it, but actually you don't, because you still get this winter, which is just as cold, but the houses are not as built for it.
Yeah.
Like the houses in Spain are not really built for the winter, are they? It's quite cold. So if we're going to go to Spain, we might as well go all the way south. And then, obviously Malaga's got a good international airport, so we wanted to be an hour each side of that, so we just looked along each side of an hour each side of that to lots of little towns and places, and we went like as far as an hour and a half inland. And we just kept coming back to Cómpeta, so we got here.
There was something about Cómpeta. We'd been a few times before we started looking at it, and we kept coming here, and something was pulling us back here, but it was the road that kept putting me off. But then after that, I was like, this is perfect. It's got great ambience here, and everyone's
can you put your finger on it? Is it just the ambience and the people?
The people, and it's just got a lovely feel about it, and we're close to the coast, close to Málaga, so it ticked all the boxes.
Yeah, everything was kind of fitted right, really. Apart from the road, which didn't bother me, but bothered Anthony, and said he couldn't live here.
Yeah.
So kind of worked on it after a while,
and now I'm flying up and down the road.
Yeah.
You do though, don't you? You just keep flying up and down.
Just familiarity, isn't it?
It doesn't take long, I think. So this journey to create what I can see just from sitting in this area it's very special and quite high-end boutique B&B. It's taken a while to get like this. Was it worth all the blood, sweat and tears? I mean, I probably don't know really until you've had a year's worth of this, and maybe we'll come back and revisit then, but can you tell now that it's worth it?
Yeah, it was definitely worth it, and I know we'll be able to take enough money to get a business from it, so it was definitely worth it, but being honest, and I've said to a few people, I wouldn't do it again.
No way. No. Never renovating a house again. That's it.
In Spain particularly.
No, never ever.
It was just very difficult, But, so, and anyway, we've got no plans to do it again, so that's good, really,
Yeah. So this is the long-term one, is it?
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy it for like 10 years. When the pools and the garden's done, it'll just be like exactly everything we're looking for. So there'll be no need to move on.
No.
It's the dream of many people to set up their own B&B in Spain, and what have you learned from the experience, and what advice would you give to anybody wanting to do the same? Apart from don't do it.
No, I think doing a B&B it's a really good kind of way of moving abroad and living. You don't make a lot of money, but it keeps you surviving. And but I would say to people, rent in somewhere first, and then look for somewhere when you're there, just to get a feel for the place and the village, and then whether you want to live in the campo or the town, or there's loads of different factors, and you don't know about these until you've lived somewhere for a while.
Yeah, that's right. You need to live for a whole year.
Yeah.
Don't you? Actually, from the door on the street, this looks like a regular sized townhouse. You wouldn't know that it's really quite big, and there's even the garden, which is unusual. Presumably why you called the whole thing Casa Jardín, because it's one of the few with a big garden. And you've got plans to put in a pool. It's not easy to find a property, I don't think, in the middle of a village like this with that sort of land to buy a property. So how many guest rooms do you have, and how many people can stay here at once?
We have 4 doubles, so 3 doubles, 1 suite, which also has a sofa bed, so you can get 3 in that one. It's got a separate sitting area and then a bedroom. So that's 9, and then when obviously there's another level under here. Well, I say obviously, I don't know whether you know that, but that's going to be call it garden apartment. So they just come straight out from the apartment into the pool area. And when that's done, that will have 2. So that eventually, in about 2 years' time, there'll be 11. But at the moment, it's 9.
So what can visitors expect when they stay here?
No, they can. We've done this before twice in France, and we're people persons.
Yeah, we're very relaxed with the people, So I mean, often, and we do it in France, if we're always having something to eat, and say a woman was here on her own, we say, "Oh, do you want to join us and have something to eat?" And they go, "Oh, really?" They're really surprised about it. And if we're going out, someone's on their own, we'll often say, "Look, we're going to the bar. Would you like to join us at the bar?" So we get to know the people really well, and then often they'll say, "Oh, the same for a few days. Can we use your kitchen?" And we'll say, "Yeah, no problem. We use the kitchen." Blah blah blah. So we're really quite relaxed about it. I mean, we have a completely separate 2-bedroom apartment, which is very important for us, and we always did the 2 places we had in France. That's the number one priority. You have to have your private area, or for us we do anyway. So it's kind of like when the guests are here, they know that they can go anywhere they want in the house and they're not going to disturb us because we're separate. And I think they really like that too. Because often in a bed and breakfast, when I was staying in a bed and breakfast, if it's the people live incorporated within the house, you kind of feel that like, can I go there or should I go there? But you know, when they come here, they can just go where they want, and we let them use the kitchen, like I said, and you know the square's just there. So it's all really relaxed, and I think it's our relaxed style that people like.
Yeah, and I think we always make loads of friends as well, and then people want to come back because they want to see us, and they want to be staying in the house, but they feel that they're part of our family. So we get them texting us, "Oh, happy birthday!" If, you know, we're from France, Spain, everything.
Yeah, we've got a couple and 4 kids coming. I mean, they're like teenagers. They got 2 kids and 2 of their friends are coming. They're coming on Saturday for 5 nights. They were customers in our coffee shop in Birmingham. Then they came to Central France. Then they came to the South of France. And then they come back here for the second time. They came and was building the house. Obviously, we didn't charge them, but they said you can come. But the house is like half built. But they said, we can. Just the couple of kids didn't come. They said we can work around that. So we didn't charge them. But now they're coming back with the kids now. So, and we have a lot like that, which like follow us from place to place.
Yeah, that just proves it's working, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And how are the rest of the bookings going? Are you filling up for the summer?
Yeah, we're getting quite a few. We get bookings every day now. I mean, we've only just gone on booking.com, so you're at the bottom of the rankings until you get reviews, and obviously that's like a catch-22 thing, right? You've got to get the bookings to get the reviews. But you know, we've had our first review the day. We've only had 2 people stay from booking.com. Although we've had many people stay here now, but they're all direct kind of. So. Yeah, the bookings are starting to come in now. From booking.com, we're starting to go up there, go up the ladder.
So you use booking.com rather than your own website?
Well, we are going to use our own website as well, but you know, I said earlier on that there's just so many things to do. You know, there's so many software things to set up, and there's so many other things to set up, like, you know, menus and price lists for the bar, and like I could go on and on and on and on. So you finish the build and you think you're going to relax, and you've got to do all this. You've got to set up the channel manager, set up all the software, set up all the booking.
You can see who does it all.
Yeah, absolutely. You're just the barman then.
No, I still go to work every day.
And he cooks dinner every night.
Amazing dinner.
So usually we take in turns because we're both good cooks, you know. But you know, I don't have to think about what I've got to cook for dinner tonight, which is. So I can just get on with what I've got to do. You know?
So is that for the 2 of you, or you cook for the guests as well?
No, I don't. I mean, if there was some guests here and they said, "Oh, you know, that food smells nice," then I'd say you can. If there was enough, would say join us if you want to. And then it's nice, isn't it?
What kind of thing do you do for breakfast then? What's your specials?
For the guests,
we have more like a continental kind of breakfast. So we do eggs anyway.
Anyway, the one
croissants, bread.
All the cereals, yogurt, fresh fruit,
cheese and hams. So you've got
porridge, banana porridge, blueberry porridge, anything like that, you know.
Yeah, so it's good mix for different nationalities because you've got sweet and salt, and so it's, and then when they arrive, we give fresh coffee and anybody that wants it.
And we'll be a bit more experimental when we have more time, when, you know, it's all up and running and going smoothly, you know, then we'll, like, you know, do throw a little bits extras in there, like, you know, the banana walnut loaf, or, you know, some pan perdu, which is like a French dish. You can have it for any time of day, actually, but things like that, you know, so a little bit extra so they can help themselves to that. So, but we have fresh coffee. We have a really good, obviously we had a coffee bar, so we're both
fully trained baristas,
you know, good coffee. Tea, loads of different kinds of teas, you know.
Oranges from the garden.
Well, when it's orange season.
When it's orange season.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone is dying to see what wonderful features this place has, so let's have a tour, shall we?
A shore tour.
A shore tour.
I tell you, lives in Ireland for sure. We're on that tour.
It's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
So, vamos!
Okay.
So we've lost Ian, but we still have Anthony. Ian's going to do some bookings. The bookings are coming in, so that's got to come first. And Anthony's going to take us around. So what is this area?
So this is the outdoor breakfast room where guests can relax and have their breakfast and coffee and tea, orange juice. So yeah, we've gone for kind of like a bamboo-y, rustic-y, IB3 kind of look with the white flowing curtains and look out over to the garden, which where the pool will go.
Yes, nice trees there, lovely. Oh, and you've got this lovely bull up on the wall.
Yeah, we got him from Estepona, and we've got another one the same in black, but at night time it looks beautiful because it all sparkles and it's really lovely. The lighting at night is lovely.
Lovely, and you've got this lovely stuff on
rustic.
there, haven't you? Old rustic. With some anklers on the top.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, they're from France.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You've got your cereals all there for the breakfast.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And there's the porridge.
Yeah.
I'm going to have porridge in every video from now on, I think. Let's go into, where are we now? This
Is the kitchen. When we moved in here, this was kind of like a kitchen from the 1940s. So yeah, we've had all this built, new kitchen, little pantry over there. This is our small coffee machine.
Yes, this is your barista station.
Yeah. Oh, that's the coffee we gave you earlier.
Yeah, the sort coffee, that's brilliant.
Now, this room is the indoor winter breakfast room, so guests can sit inside in the winter. We'll use it as well when there's no guests here for dining room in the winter. But yeah, it's a nice, cool. And what I love about this house is very bright. And then we go into the entrance hallway. So in this hallway before there was two big dark doors here, so we had these two doors made, and you know we leave the windows open, like what the shutters open like that all the time, so people can see into the house when they're walking past. This room here is kind of like it's like a chill out room in the winter time. So we've got a pellet burner. Guests can sit in here. There's no TVs in here because there's TVs in all the rooms. And we're soon to be having all bookshelves made on here. So it'll be kind of like a little library room where guests can chill. So there's lots of different spaces where guests can relax and hide out and, you know. So this is room one on the ground floor. So somebody's doesn't want to, go upstairs. There's access to this room here. It's right off the street. It's got garden views, soon to be pool views. So this is a room where, I don't know whether you remember Skatz, but when we first moved into this house, this is where we kind of lived. It was the only room that felt a little bit warm because we borrowed a dual radiator.
Yes.
And then this is the bathroom here.
Oh, that's nice. I love those tiles.
Yeah, these tiles are kind of like 3D-ish. Yeah, they're beautiful. Really lovely.
Lovely.
And then we're going to go up the stairs. All these are original floor tiles here. We've just got to do a little bit more work on them, just to restore them a little bit more. We've sanded them all down, all the wood at the fronts. And
yeah, they look lovely.
So this room on the right is bedroom 2. This was a kitchen as well. When we moved in here, there was kind of like I think there was 2 families living in the house. So yeah, this was a kitchen. Now it's an ensuite bedroom. All the rooms have got TV with all different channels on there, coffee machines, ceiling fans with lights, air conditioning. And then we had to knock a hole through here. So imagine knocking that out and create this bathroom, but there was a doorway over here that used to come into this bathroom, but there was just a kind of like a little tiny bath in here and no toilet and no sink. So we bricked up that wall there, opened this up, and so now it's an ensuite.
Excellent.
So then we can't go into this room because there's a guest in there.
Okay.
So there's somebody in there today.
I'll show a photograph of that one, that's fine.
Okay. So this was this is a hallway, and we built this wall here because the hallway went round the other side as well. So it was wasted space really. So we built this wall to create a suite here. So this is a bigger room. So yeah, there's 2 wardrobes, 2 double wardrobes, 2 ceiling fan, a bigger air conditioning unit, and 3 Juliet balconies that go out onto the street.
Ooh.
There is a sofa bed here just in case there was somebody else that wanted to stay, so 3 people could stay in this room. And again, coffee machine, TV. Then this is the ensuite, which has another Juliet balcony onto the street as well. So this was a little kind of bedroom. So we had to take up all the floor tiles carefully and then put all the pipes in, all the pipes at the back. And yeah, so really in this house there was only 1.5 bathrooms, now there's 5. So yeah, all these sinks, everything's brand new, all these sinks have to be made, the sink stands, yeah. Labour of love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then this is the way up to the roof terrace.
Ah, spectacular roof terrace.
Watch your head.
Now this is what you can see, everybody, on the picture. Well, you couldn't quite see, but on the introduction picture is one of Jason Elliott's photographs of the town and this on the top of the balcony. Not the balcony, the terrace. Now it's hot out here.
None of this was here. All this glass was put in here because there was like corrugated roofs on there before.
Yeah.
We had the bar built. All this lights up and illuminates at night blue. So this is an honesty bar, so guests can help themselves to beers, cokes, you know, the fridge. And then once they've sat here with the view, we've got 360 degree views.
Let's do the view. So that's the main mountain.
Yeah.
And then you get views down across the Caneus and then down to the sea. And there's the roundabout at the start of town. And there's the road that goes up and around to Venta de Palma at the top of the hill and then round to our house.
The wind has took this off today.
Instant repairs. Here you go.
But yeah, so then round here is a seating area for the guests, so they can relax and relieve time. There's the other.
Aha, the other bull.
Yeah.
Lovely. This is the black bull.
So you can imagine like when it's all lit up and you've got all the lights around the town. It's beautiful.
It is fantastic views, and I didn't go around far enough to show you the tower of the church. So just the other side of that is the main Plaza Almijara. Gorgeous. So thank you so much, lads, for giving us all the tour and for being on the show once again. It was a real pleasure. I'm sure we'll be seeing you again soon. Maybe we'll see what happens in a year's time and tell us how successful it's been, I'm sure.
And maybe you'll have to come and stay the night.
That would be lovely, yes. Yes. All right then. So bye for now.
Thank you. Bye.
So there you have it. What a beautiful B&B, beautiful people and a beautiful place to live. A huge thank you to Jason Elliott for the excellent photographs. He's great. You can find his Facebook page link in the video description below, along with Anthony and Ian's website where you can book your stay in the B&B. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button and tell me what you think in the comments below. I'll see you again either on Wednesdays for the midweek video, Friday for the video diary, or every Saturday for the live show where you can ask questions to the experts about moving to Spain or living here. Hasta luego, amigos. Peace and love. Let's dance.